Good morning. I'm back with Sadie. Now it is, what is the time? It's about 20 past 10, I think, on Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. Oh, let me sit down. Oh, I've been bitten by gnats. I was sat out the other evening with Peter. I was only out there for about half an hour, and my ankles got bitten by gnats. And what is the point of a gnat? Who knows? They're just there to suck your blood. And I must be allergic to them because they swelled. My feet swelled. Yeah, my feet swelled. And that was 2 days ago, and they're still stinging and itching like absolute bilio. So I've come here to take my mind off it. And I'm going to do a tag now. Suzanne from Suzanne's Babies did a tag. I'm way behind one of my videos. I'm way behind. Yeah, I've been way behind catching up. I've been watching Travel Trolls TV on YouTube. Now, if you go to their playlists, they will have, a group of videos on places they've been. One was, oh my God, I've only just stopped watching it a couple of nights ago. Where were they? It will come to me. And the other one's Spain. Yeah, I've been watching them and become addicted to their videos, quite honestly. So I haven't been around much to watch anybody else's. Anyway, I saw Suzanne's this morning and she was doing a tag on yellow. Now, I don't have a lot of yellow, so we can forget it's 20 past 10 on a Tuesday morning because Sadie's going to bed and she's going to wear this lovely, I think it's lovely. It's very pale lemon with flowers on, and it's a sleep bag, with elasticated nightie on the elasticated bit on the bottom, so you can change them at night. Yeah. So that is what we're going to put on today. And I've been out in the shed in my big plastic boxes out there, and now I pick this up. It's not going to fit her because that's for tiny babies. Lemon, tiny babies. I was looking for a bunny. Well, I couldn't find it, and I found this bunny. So I was going to give her this bunny. Yeah. And then one last look in one of the totes. I picked it up and was looking through it at the bottom. And I found her bunny. Yes, her white and lemon bunny. The same as, your sister, Georgiana. Yeah, I know. But Georgiana's is bigger. But that's what you was looking for, wasn't it? Or I was looking for it for you. So I'm going to change it and answer. Suzanne was talking about a tag she did previously. Now, this tag was 2 weeks ago and I missed the video. Totally missed the video. So I've watched it this morning and it's 10 questions and it's on your teenage years. So I'm going to try and answer those and read and change her at the same time. As I say, she's only going into one thing, so it's not going to take me long, is it? Did I pick your brush up? I'm sure I did, but I think I've put it down again. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to pick the quilt up and it's underneath of what you're standing on. Shawl, rather. Right, number one. Did you consider yourself a mod, rocker, skinhead, or goth? Well, when I was at school, there was greasers. Do you remember greasers? They were like rockers. I don't know why they were called greasers. Yeah. Now, there was one girl in my class that was a skinhead and she had the Trevera suit. Obviously not when she was in school, she had to wear a uniform. It was an all-girls school. But yeah, she wore Travera and she had the haircut, the cropped and long at the back. And that's, yeah, but we couldn't, when I was growing up, my mum and dad couldn't afford things like that. So I never asked them I would never think of asking for a Travera suit, for goodness sake. I was just pleased to wear clothes. I used to wear a lot of my sister's hand-me-downs, or most of my clothes were my sister's. So when she started work, I did get a lot of her like mini skirts and things like that was handed down to me. Yeah, so no, not when I was at school. I did like rockers and I liked the greasers. Bad boys, yeah, I was into bad boys. Long hair, leathers, bikes. Yeah, I did like them. Um, yeah, I didn't like the clean cut. No. And even from a very young age, I remember being in the back of my dad's car. Well, I was only little. My dad gave up smoking to save to buy a car, and it was a big old, well, it was vintage car then, so God knows how old it was now. Big black thing with a running board at the sides, and I was in the back of that and driving through town, and the mods and rockers were in town. Of course, it was the 60s, and I was only young, as I say. I was born in 57, and fascinated by them. So, but I didn't consider myself one of them because, yeah, I could not dress like that. Even, as years went by and I got older. No. What kind of music were you into as a teenager? Well, teenage years. Oh, sorry. The other, yeah, I mean, as I was saying, as a youngster, a teenager, it would have been skinheads and rockers and greasers like that. But no, the Muds and Rockers were sort of over when I was a teenager, and it was like greasers. It really was. And yeah, well, that was my teenage years, but I wasn't one of them. What kind of music were you into as a teenager? Well, 70s again. I left school in 72 at the age of 15. I think we were the last year to leave at 15, and then the age went up to 16, and I think we never leave school anymore. And we was much encouraged to go out to work. We were the baby boomers, and you needed to work, and we was always told you worked. So you left school on the Friday, and you had a job to go to on the Monday. And it was only very few that stayed on. Yeah, not many stayed on for anything else really. They just didn't do it. We went out to work. Very much working class. So when I left school, it was glam rock, the glam rock era, Sweet, Mud, the glitter bands. Yeah, I know, but I still like the music. Very anti what Gary Glitter did, obviously. Anybody would be. Anybody with any scruples would be, but I like the music. And it's what I grew up with, but very much smoky. I think that was probably my late teens was Smokey came in. Anything rock as well. I very much listen to anything really, anything and everything. So that was that. Boyfriends. Did I have boyfriends? Many boyfriends? I've just written boyfriends in a question mark. Yeah, I had boyfriends. I did have boyfriends, and I had several boyfriends, not all in one go. No, one at a time was enough. Um, Maybe that was how many boyfriends before you met your husband, or your husband to be, or your partner now. Is that what you meant? Maybe. Um, yeah, well, when I was at school, I met the love of my life. I've told you all this. We became engaged when I was 19. And no, I didn't. I became engaged at 16 Went out with him from 14, would you believe? Yeah. Got engaged at 16, and he dumped me at 19. So that was that. I did meet somebody else, fall into a relationship with somebody else after that. And he, yet again, did the dirty on me, that one. And yeah, that one was a no-no. And then I met Peter. Yeah, then I met Peter. And that's that. So, a couple of serious ones before Peter. In between that, a couple of not serious ones. Right. Where are we? Clothes. What did you wear as a teenager? Mini skirts. I wore a several mini skirts, cheesecloth tops, jeans, tie-dye. Very much into tie-dye, very much into cheesecloth. Little tops that showed off your belly. Yeah, I wore all those. And I enjoyed my teenage years. I did enjoy them. You're meant to, aren't you? You're meant to enjoy your teenage years. Because life becomes serious far too quickly. Now, I've put that on over and I've stretched it right out of shape, haven't I? Put that on over your body. Silly woman, silly woman. Never mind. Tuck it all down like that. I can't read my writing. Does that say my favourite dinner? It can't say dinner. Favourite designer. Did I have a favourite designer? No, I didn't. I just wore whatever my sister wore and hand-me-downs until I was out to work and buy my own. And it was very much chains, going to a little chain. If I wanted cheesecloth type things, I went into a little, walked to your hands. What have you been next to? Oh, I don't know how you've got dirty, but that is dirt. Thank the Lord, because it's rubbing off. I thought it was dye, so I don't know what she's been next to, but it is rubbing off. That's funny, it's only on one hand. Don't know what that was. I think this is supposed to have a dummy around this clip, but I'm going to tie it to her wrist so she doesn't lose it again. No, it won't go around her wrist. Probably goes around that one. Yeah, designer. No, I didn't have a favourite designer at all. If I wanted cheesecloth type things and long skirts, I went to a shop, an Indian shop called Man Trap. Yeah, I went along to that and bought some beautiful things. And everything else was a Chelsea Girl. Do you remember that store? And another one that's completely gone out of my mind at the moment. Used to buy stuff in there. Number 6, were your parents had strict guidelines who you went out with? No. It was very much, you left school at 15 and you became an adult. You became an adult at 15. We grew up very quickly, and it was up to you who you went out with. You made your own choices. You certainly did. And I think they was under the impression if they didn't like somebody, you went out with them more. So they very much didn't really say anything. Oh, that's all right. I thought my thing was not working, my mic, but it is. Yeah. And also the fact that you just didn't take them home. No, you didn't take them home, not for a long, long time. I only ever took a couple of mine home, serious ones. And The others, boyfriends that weren't serious, you met them. You met them out. You met them in a pub, and that's it. You never took them home. And obviously, if they walked you home, it was after dark anyway, so nobody's going to see them. Now, number 7. Did you have a time that you had to be in by? Oh, this chair's squeaking. No, I didn't. I didn't have a time, and that goes back to you were an adult and you've gone on with it. And if I wanted to stay out for an all-nighter, you know, if something was really late, I'd just say I'm staying at my friend's. And that was that. No questions asked, because you was at your friend's house. There was no mobile phones. They couldn't check up on where you really were. No. And I think parents had to trust you a lot more than they do now. Suzanne was saying that her mum thought she had to be in by 9:30 because anything bad happened after 9:30, you know. And my mum, bless her, she always said, well, if anything's going to, you know, if you've got to get up to anything, you'll get up to it anytime, anywhere. Yeah, she was right. Yeah, no. I didn't have a set time. As long as I didn't wake my dad up too much because he had to get up for work in the morning. I did forget my key one night and had to go down the phone box on the corner to ring the home phone for him to come and let me in. He wasn't much happy with that, but that's what I had to do because he couldn't hear me knocking at the door. So I had to wake the whole house up to be let in. Yeah. Were you a moody teenager? Only with my sister. Yeah, not with anybody else, just me and my sister. If we fell out, we didn't speak. My mum used to say, oh, for goodness sake, you know, I wish you were boys. And she said boys used to, because I've got 3 brothers, she used to say boys will have a punch up and that'd be it, finish with. But not me and my sister, it would go on for weeks. Yeah. Digging at each other and all sorts, yeah. But that was the only person. Me and my sister used to rub each other up the long way. Number 9, how many times did you get your heart broken? Well, 2. 2 times I got my heart broken. Yeah. There may have been more, because girls fall a lot for fellas. They do. We're stupid like that, aren't we? It's something my husband could never understand. When our girls were younger and he saw them get their heart broken, and he said, oh my God, you know, they're really full on. It really, you know, girls, and he didn't realise girls suffered so much with broken hearts. He really didn't. And yeah, it's a girl thing. You wear your heart on your sleeve, I suppose, don't you? Yeah, 2 times. Yeah. And the last one. Was there someone you wanted to go out with that never asked you? No, I don't think there was. I mean, when you was a young teenager, you fancied boys, you really did, and you didn't get to go out with all of them, obviously. In fact, I probably didn't get to go out with any of them. But I didn't get my heart broken by them. Or you know, I can't remember. Yeah, there was lads that were. I used to go to a youth club when I was really young. No, when I was a teenager, went to this youth club. And there was a lot of lads there, but I think they were a bit older than me, so I probably looked really young. I don't know. You get over a certain age and you start to mature quicker than the girls do. But yeah, there was a couple I fancied then, and I never got to go out with. But anyway, that's enough of that. You ready for bed, aren't you? Yeah? Should we say it's 10 o'clock at night and not, or I can't see the clock now. Can't see the clock. So, yeah. Can I say hello to your sisters out there? Say hello. Hello, Georgiana. I got my bunny like yours. Georgiana's is bigger. Yours is tiny. Hello, Gracie May. Hello, Laurel. And of course, our three sisters out there. All silicone. They're silicone dolls. They're 3/4 silicone dolls. Where my Sadie is vinyl. Yeah, she's vinyl. She doesn't mind me tapping her. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I may be back Friday. I know there's another tag. Wishes and Wonders Nursery has got a tag going. I haven't had a chance to go and look at it yet. I really haven't, but yeah. Oh my goodness. Do you know, I can't think. I'm trying to think where Travel Trolls TV, where they were on those videos I was watching. And I can't remember. I really can't. If I remember, I'll put a link, but don't bank on that because I always forget. But if you know, go and have a look. If you comment on any of their videos, tell them where you've come from me. And a nice couple. The wife does Mazzy X channel, and the husband does the Travel Trolls. They do between them, and in their camper van, or not in their camper van, because one of the videos abroad I was watching that I can't remember the name of, they were at a hotel, and that's some of those videos are so funny. And they went on a camel ride. So it was hilarious. And yeah, so go over and check them out. And I was saying something else and I forgot. Oh, he does trail cams as well. So very good. All right. I'm going to go. I may be back Friday. Thursday we have to go to East Grinstead and take one of my grandsons to have his teeth done at East Grinstead. Yes, I won't be around then. Oh, look, you can have this bunny as well. Yeah, okay. Have a change in bunnies today. There we go. Right, I will see you soon. Oh, you were close today. Yeah, there she is. Right. Oh, 23 minutes. I've got to go. Bye-bye.